Trilogy here, and welcome to another edition of the Trilogy. I've talked about Santa having Rudolph for dinner and chipmunks roasting on with fire, but it's back to normal general things for the Trilogy, because I'm going to be doing this for a couple more days, and then the next time I broadcast after that would be December 1st, or maybe more than that. But I feel that the addiction always tries to conquer me. I didn't go to the club today because I was too tired. I didn't make it to call the ride. But the thing about it is, I sent a message on Facebook talking about Thanksgiving being the calm before the storm. Well, I mean the calm before the storm because Thanksgiving is when you talk about with the turkey and the trimmings, but with my family. It's just only my aunts and my uncles, and mostly the adopted cousin, and the married uncle, if you know what I mean. But it's Thanksgiving. When the storm I talk about, if you Facebook viewers were watching, it's just as Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is the storm. That's the big brouhaha. I'll tell you more on that when the time comes. But I feel right now the addiction is really bothering me. This demon will not break free. Even though I'm a recovering addict, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I love my Heavenly Father, but this addiction has been crippling me for years. Even though I'm recovering from it, I figure that the addiction, that demon, is a coward. I said it before and I will say it again. If it's an addiction, let it come to me in a bottle. Not an alcoholic bottle, I don't drink that much. But if the addiction is a real person, she knows what to wear, and you do the math. But I've had enough with the addiction. I just want this Christmas princess addiction to be over with. But if I don't see this over with on Christmas Eve, I know that the addiction's a coward. I'm also worried about my niece and her encrypted messages on Facebook. It's just that the way she is, this is what happens before and after she got married. I love my niece very much, and I love all my nieces, my niece-in-law, my niece, my adopted niece, and my oldest niece. Even though my oldest niece is not feeling too well and she's really sick. Not insanely sick, but sick. I do care about my nieces and nephew, but it's that the addiction crippled my relationship with my nieces and my nephew. What the addiction did was make me bitter. Bitter to them, and bitter to my brothers. And I don't see him that much. my brothers, or even my sister-in-law Patty. But I never see a couple of my sisters-in-laws in a while. One's busy, one is recovering, one is trying to do all this stuff. I just want this addiction to end. But I can tell you, I want to be back with my family. I want to be back with my family so much. But the problem is, this addiction is crippling my family. I'm supposed to be a recovering addict, but the addiction is mostly disturbing. If it is an addiction, let it come to me in a bottle. But if that person is, that demon is real, you do the math. It's just, I respect women, but I don't respect demons. Demons are like gum under your shoe. But it's tough to get rid of, because it goes to your fingers, it goes to your germy hand, goes to your germy nails. But this addiction is really bothering me, and I have to make an important decision in the future. But I've had enough with this addiction. I want my family back. I want my family back. It's just that I love my family very much. But I just want to get rid of this addiction. I want to get rid of the drug. The fantasy addiction. The Christmas princess addiction. It's not about warlocks and gnomes and dwarves. They're really little people. They can't be called dwarves. They're little people. Or fairies and hobbits and tales of Lorne. This is all fantasy. I know it's good for sci-fi, but the fantasy addiction I'm having is with the Christmas princess addiction. And I want it stopped. So I say this. Coming soon, I have to make an important decision. But for right now, I want this addiction to be gone. I'll see you next time.